Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
All right, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but there's the potential for a little bit of freezing fog this morning. Yesterday morning, if you caught us, I was on. We were talking about, we had widespread thick fog. This morning, a little thin fog in places, maybe just a hint of it at the James River Bridge. Visibility's pretty good, except around Wakefield, it's 2.5 mile visibility, and 4 in Edenton and Ahoskie. The thing is, those temperatures that are down there, if you do have some fog, the temps are in the low 30s in Newport News. 41 Norfolk, the wind just started picking up there. So that's the high for the day. Congratulations. And then 39 Elizabeth City, 34 Virginia Beach, 34 in Suffolk. So we have 31 in Chesapeake, 35 in Hampton, 34 Suffolk. So yeah, we got some temperatures around the freezing mark, but temps are actually starting to go up a little bit because the winds are starting to pick up a little bit and wind off the water. So this morning, I think the roads will be okay overall. Maybe a spot where you see a small patch of ice or black ice, but a spot or two. But a few bad roads could start up this afternoon as snow starts to fall and accumulate in some areas. And then the problem is, the biggest problem I believe is going to be this evening as we have some snow, possibly some snow on at least some roads, if not many. And then also the snow is going to be blowing around. That's going to create a lot of problems during the evening commute. And then Tuesday morning might be a refreeze. Could have a couple of bad roads from that. So we have this area low pressure to the south that's in the stationary front. Those are the main weather makers. It's pushing all this moisture up into a cold air mass. Sound familiar? Well, that happened last Friday. Same thing. But this time, we've got the winds picking up out of the northeast. That's going to drive the cold air more to the south, and that's going to take that rain snow line just a little more south this time. And so this afternoon, yep, we're going to be seeing some snow changing over from the mix to snow as the temperatures drop. So the model here has about 39 this morning, 40, whatever, but then it drops down to low 30s by the late afternoon. So right now we don't have any precipitation out there locally, but it's close. It's getting over towards I-95. So we go through the morning, temperatures will be upper 30s to around 40 for some, probably mid 30s for others, and then that temperature is going to drop as we go through time. Now still upper 30s at 9 a.m., bit of a wintry mix, maybe a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet even, and then it changes over to snow in some areas at 11 a.m. So Franklin, Williamsburg, Hampton, temps will be above freezing. You'll get a little melt at first. 38 Norfolk, maybe a little mix. But rain showers for Virginia Beach, Chesapeake South at 11 o'clock. We go to noon, still about the same, but that rain snow line dips just a little bit and temperatures drop a little more. So we get into the afternoon. Here we go. Low 30s, Williamsburg, Franklin, Gloucester, and Melfa and Cape Charles, 34 Hampton, 34 Norfolk. That temperature keeps going down. That rain snow line now is over there around Virginia Beach. This will be mostly rain along the coast from Virginia Beach on the south end to the south, but the north end of Virginia Beach, you can get in the snow later today. This is 4 o'clock now. So here we go. We see a lot of snow out there, inland spots, low 30s and snow. And it could start to stick in these places where it's around 32 degrees or, maybe even 33. It starts sticking at least to the grass. Here's 6 o'clock. This is my concern. We're going to have some scattered snow showers, possibly a little heavy, blowing around, and maybe sticking to at least some of the roads. So that's going to be the big problem right there. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, rain to the south, but that's the one spot just down there towards the Outer Banks. And then it ends by the later evening hours, probably by about 7, 8, 9 o'clock. By 8, 9 o'clock should wind down. And then tomorrow morning, temperatures will be in the upper 20s, low 30s. That could allow for a refreeze, so that could be a problem right there. And then through the day tomorrow, we're going to have partly cloudy skies developing. Temperatures, I'm only going upper 30s for highs. I don't think we're going to climb out of the 40s, maybe to the south. So here's the latest models, and they're all painting snow for a lot of the region, and we're seeing a good chunk of the area in that 1 to 2 inch zone. So here's my map. I got a ½ inch to an inch in here. Let's say the southern Virginia Beach down to Currituck and down to Edenton. But then you're in that 1 to 2 inch zone, Como, for almost the rest of the south side, most of the south side, over to Franklin. And then you've got 2 to 3 inches in here in the medium blue. So that's Smithfield, that's Hampton, Newport News, Cape Charles. 3 to 5 inches possible. Richmond, Petersburg, over to Williamsburg, James City County, down to Wakefield, and up into western Gloucester. Now this 2 to 3 inch zone, we might have to stretch that a little more east and maybe to 3 to 5 if those temperatures don't fall that much or they don't go up that much this afternoon. All right, so temperatures this morning, upper 30s. They'll be falling. We got a mix and then snow. Northeast winds picking up 10 to 15, gusts to 25. So tomorrow we're in the upper 30s. That's all I have for the highs. Will be a mix of sun and clouds. And then, yeah, we got milder temperatures then. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, highs will be in the 50s. So just be prepared for just a mess out there later today.